like this.
So for those of you just joining us, this is Phoenix, our first guest of the evening, and he actually sculpted. Look at how incredible that is, man. If you guys don't know, sculpting is not, it's probably one of the hardest arts
This
there
took
is.
about 7 months.
7 months. That's insane. So we're just getting a glimpse of why Paul thought that you'd be a good guest. And man, just off of the first item, that's incredible, man. Look at that. Look at the detail and the and everything. It's insane. And yeah, what is that sculpted out of? I see some people from the chat inquiring.
It is super sculpty,
Okay, okay.
super sculpty. And so, but he starts off like this, guys. Okay, it's just this, and you got to do a lot of sanding and a lot of patchwork, and then I got his head and all that stuff that goes into it. But a lot of these, me and my father worked on together, so that's why they're sentimental to me. Um, and so the next one is going to be this guy here, Spider-Man.
That's amazing. Look at that. Wow, dude. That's insane talent.
Yeah. And so this is another one of my favorite characters. Once I started getting to Batman, I got into so many comic books and I started to read. And comic books, as you know, back in the day were not cool. They're cool now. But if you were in comic books then, everybody was you were a nerd. Nobody wanted to talk to you. You were the four-eyed geek. But now it's acceptable and it's cool. So this was, it's nice to have that kind of like a pat in the back all of a sudden. Now it's like, yeah, you're in the in crowd. Um, the next one is this Robin that we did together about 4 months ago or 5 months ago, and we painted it and it came out really nice.
Wow, dude, look at that, Robin. So if you guys are just coming in, I've seen a few people hop in the last few moments. These are all pieces that Phoenix has sculpted himself. Make sure you guys hit him with the favorite while he's here. If you guys don't know how to do that, just click his name, click on the favorite button,
Thank
and
you.
just keep it going,
And
man.
then of course we're gonna have Batgirl. Oh shit, hit the wrong button. Check out Batgirl. So they just
Yeah, she's
pan out
looking
a little
bad,
bit. You kind of
and I mean
see.
bad in a good way. Man, all incredible. Yeah, way to backtrack for those of us people who just joined.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work and then went into this. And we're going to be putting another one together down here. It's the character's called Black Canary. I don't know if you're familiar with her, but yeah, all these type of things that I do is, it's just a father-son type of thing, a bonding thing that I had. So I got to have these pieces with me because we bonded over it ever since I was like 8 years old, watching a television show, then watching a cartoon. And it's just, one of those friendships that I have that I'd never want to ever forget. And these are constant reminders of those wonderful moments that me and him shared, so yeah. So I mean, it's incredible stuff. It started off with just the show, and then it started to like going to conventions and meeting other people that are in the hobby of other sculptors and painters and taking classes and learning. Is just a lot of fun stuff. Thank you so much for all the gifts. I didn't even know I was getting gifted, but thank you. Thanks
Yeah, I
so
know you've
much.
been focused on the interview. Everyone who's just joining us, if you don't see your gifts or comments being acknowledged, don't take it personal because we're
Yeah.
just focused on this interview right now. But I promise Phoenix is gracious, as you just heard. Make
Oh,
sure you
I
guys
am
click his name, hit
absolutely.
him with the
Thank you so
favorite,
much,
ask him about
everybody.
his
Thank you.
art. Yo,
Yes.
so Phoenix, real quick, I saw a couple questions in the chat. When did you first start? When did your earliest memories of like doing art and then sculpting as well?
I was probably in 2007, I think. I started that, and obviously they're not the best I started off with the most like easy stuff. My first one was actually Shaggy and Scooby Doo. Um, I
Classic.
don't I don't have them. I try to find it so I can show you what I started with, where I was at then and where I am now. But unfortunately, I couldn't find it. I know it's somewhere in the boxes, but at the limited time, I also wanted to do like a little prep thing where I did a little paint up and stuff, so I can actually demonstrate some stuff for you guys. But you know, it's just one of those things. Maybe next time I can do for someone or your show or something like that. I think maybe it'll be
There you
cool.
are. Yo, Train, you were supposed to be up first, brother. I couldn't find you live, and you're hard to
Yeah,
reach on the gram. You're up right after Phoenix, my guy. So stay tuned if you can. You're
right.
all good, bro. I'm just glad to see you here. I've been looking around. I'm multitasking. All right, so like let's keep it going. So
Yeah.
Phoenix. So real quick, I want Trainwreck to see because he's just joining us, and anyone else who's just come in, can we get one more glimpse? So Phoenix
Oh yeah,
sculpted all
sure.
these
So we'll
himself.
start over here with the Batman. I don't know if I can do better lighting. I apologize. I'm not a pro like you guys are.
No,
Just
it looks
starting
great,
off.
bro. And I know these are all sentimental items that you wouldn't, look to sell, but have you thought about selling your sculptures? Because you're so talented, bro. I feel like you could sell these for thousands of dollars.
Um, I have done private commissions for people,
Awesome.
um, but I stopped maybe a year or two ago. It's something that I may want to get involved in doing again. Um, but I don't know. I mean, it's just, at one point, I felt depressed because in 2019, I lost about 5 people to COVID. And it was just funeral after funeral after funeral, just getting depressed and losing that sight, that passion to doing this kind of stuff. And so I just didn't have that motivation. I was just really down and I lost pretty much a lot of people and it's just, it's where I'm at now, but I'm getting back to it, I think, slowly but surely. I'm moving on to doing the stuff that I love, and so I love to share all this wonderful stuff to everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And when one's dealing with loss, it's really easy to lose sight of yourself and of
Yeah,
everything and just to kind of, to bear yourself away. But at the end of the day, if you think about it, why these items are sentimental to you and what they embodied, now that some time has passed, I'm sure that it brings you a different feeling as time passes.
yeah,
I can only imagine.
yeah. And that's one of the thoughts that I had in my head is because my dad is aging. We all age, and we all going to pass. And so I thought to myself, like you said, sentimental stuff. This is the stuff that brought us together even closer as father and son, as friends. And so it means a lot to me that, we actually worked on some of this stuff together.
For
And he was
sure.
always motivating me. Every time I wanted to quit and I get frustrated, I'm like, it's not going to come out right. He's just like, be patient. It's going to be good. It's going to be right. Just keep going. And I was just like, okay. And it was wonderful. Thank you so much, Burma.
Yeah, man, he's right. All of those pieces you just showed us are epic, man. I know for sure everyone would love to have one of those. Everyone just joining us. This is I Need That. This is our first guest of the evening, Phoenix. Make sure you hit him with the favorite. So Phoenix, Paul has been raving about the view you have out where you're at. Is it dark right now? Is it nighttime?
It's actually well, it's nighttime. It's really dark right now, so you're not really going to see anything. But uh, if we were if we were doing this during the day, oh, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I'm so flattered. I'm just overwhelmed. But yeah, no. But if it was during the day, it would be a beautiful view. I live right near the ocean. I mean, in
Do you
one
have a
point we got
picture of the
this view,
view?
but then when the hurricane comes knock, it's not so pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Do you
oh
have any
shit.
pictures of the view? Because I've heard a lot of great things about it. I'd like
I
if you have a.
oh man.
We can even look at it. We can even
I
look at it
have
in the
one
dark and try and
on.
see.
I just posted a picture on my Instagram just like maybe an hour ago.
Let me
There's a
pull that up for you
backdrop.
right
I don't
now.
know if you could see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right now. So,
Okay.
so with that, let's segue to the second item while I'm pulling this out real quick. Or if you
Okay.
have any, I mean, that alone, which you showed us is amazing. All right, here we go. So this is where my man's at, beachfront type. If you guys are wondering what his
Yeah.
Instagram is, it's Phoenix 90211, and,
Thank
and that's
you.
in Florida. Is that right?
Yeah, Florida, Tampa Bay. That's what the stands for. Yep.
Beautiful, man. Gotta love the beach. I'm a beach guy myself. I've lived in
Yeah,
the
me
snow,
too. Are you in
not for
Hawaii, by
me.
the way, or? Yo, thanks a lot. I
No,
appreciate it.
Aloha is my friend who took my 45 milli. I put the names in.
Nice, nice,
Make
nice.
sure
That's
you guys
awesome.
favor
Hey,
her
thanks,
too.
Burma. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, so yeah, and so, you know, just going back to this, it's just, a lot of stuff. And I don't know if that's something that I can do on stream where I can actually do some sculpting or coloring and painting. Is that allowed? I don't know all the rules.
For sure, bro. I think people would love that. It's because it's one thing we can appreciate the final product, but to see the process and the work that goes in, I think
Right,
people would find a lot of value in that. And seeing what you do along the way, and to me, that makes it even more meaningful. Seeing the time that you put into that, because it's
right,
amazing to look at the final product, but to really fathom the amount of
right.
meticulous time that's put into that, it's a whole nother story.
Right, right. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe that I don't know if that would be boring for people or not, because
Well, think about what's boring. Like a lot of people's streams, people are just sitting around looking at their phone or talking. If you're creating art and you can still engage with the chat and talk along
right,
the
that's
way.
true.
I've known
That's
people who would just do art on here. And a lot of the time it's the people in the chat who are talking with each other and talking with you.
right.
And I'm sure you can start finding a community of artists, kind of like how I have with musicians. I know
Oh,
a few
cool.
of my friends have been talking about recently their love for art and resparking their passion for that. So I'd be
Okay.
a part of that for sure.
Okay, okay. Thank you. That's really encouraging to hear that kind of, because I was just unsure of, oh, thank you so much, Gaby. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Appreciate it.
collect art, but I'm not an artist myself, but I have all kinds of like
Well, no, but you're a
landscapes
different
and
artist. You're making art through music, man.
yeah, true. But I'm saying like with the like I'm average at best with like a you know what I mean, with like a marker or a pen and paper. My
Okay.
best my best is probably my handwriting. People say I have good handwriting, but other than that, I'm like, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. So, but man, I mean, just, you know, this is the other one I wanted to show you guys. It's a female, but I do girls too.
wow, man, look at the detail in that. These are like I don't even professional is like a cliche term, but it's so professional.
Yeah. And so this is something that I'm going to be doing. I don't know, maybe this is something I can do on stream where I put her together and paint her and all that stuff because she's already been through the process of getting, sanded and everything. So she's really smooth and ready to go.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Um, so did you have anything else you wanted to share? This has already been amazing right now. Don't feel any
Yeah, no,
pressure.
God, I'm just overwhelmed right now. I'm so happy to be on the show with you and talking to you. I've heard so much good stuff from you. We have a mutual friend in Paul, and he told me like you got to go on Brody's show. Brody's awesome. Paul, thank you so much for being that bridge for putting us together. It was just amazing. You're an amazing guy. Brody, you're such a great guy. I've heard so much good stuff about you, and I see it now. You're just terrific, and congratulations on that 45. Hopefully, you go to freaking 100. You're amazing. Thank you.
I appreciate you, brother. I need everyone in the chat to favorite my brother Phoenix right here. Click on his name, hit the favorite Paul right here, who we're talking about. It says Paul's World. He's a great guy. Like I said earlier, he hosted an amazing auction earlier this week. A lot of amazing people in there, and he's just someone you guys all want to know as well.
Mm.
Phoenix, shout out one more time. Is your Instagram linked in your profile?
I didn't do that yet, but it is Phoenix 90211.
And you can find him on my story as well. I have him tagged in my story,
Yeah,
and you can click on his name, hyperlinked in, follow my
thank you.
man's journey, go to his stream, visit him, and tell him you guys want to see art because that's real entertainment for real. Phoenix, it's been
Okay,
a pleasure, brother.
been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys.
All right, see you soon.
Bye.
All right, all right, all right. Our next guest, feel free to request the box at any point. Everyone just joining us. This is I Need That, and my name is Brody. Um, so I'm excited to introduce this next guest right here. You know what I mean? If you guys are part of this community or if you've been a part of the community for long enough, everyone knows this guy right here. What do I got to say, man? This is one of the first people I met and the first big streamer who didn't only believe in me and give me confidence, but he went out of his way to share his platform with me. And I embodied that into what I do with my open mic and my stream at all times. It's all about sharing the love, you know what I mean? Building each other up, spreading the love, stopping the hate. And man, I've known a lot of comedians and funny people in my life, but this is one of the funniest people I've ever known, on God. Yo, welcome our second guest of the evening, Trainwreck.
What's good, my guy?
What's good, brother? How you doing?
Man, chilling, big bro. What's going on?
I'm gonna talk about as little as I can this interview because we got this echo going on. So
Yeah. You good. Just I thought about it long and hard last night. I was trying to think about like what essential things I needed and stuff like that. I ain't really got nothing cool or fancy to show you or anything like that. Appreciate the gifts. But everybody knows me, knows that I'm about building people up, about family, and about remembering where I came from. So when I think about stuff, one of the things that I keep in my pocket every single day was my grandfather's pocket knife. Now, when I was a kid, I used to watch my grandfather sit on the porch and clean his fingernails with this knife. He would do it religiously every day. When he got home from work, he'd sit on the porch, his little lawn chair, smoke a cigarette. He'd clean underneath his fingernails with his pocket knife. And I still carry this pocket knife every day. In fact, when he passed away, that's the one thing I wanted from him. That was important to me. The second, which I wear sometimes occasionally, my grandfather was a Navy SEAL. This was the ring that they had gave him when he graduated the BUDS program. He was one of the first Navy SEALs that fought in the Vietnam War. That's one of my second essentials.
wait, real quick, my boy. Can you mute yourself real quick when I say this? Because it really is a privilege having you on, bro. And
No, you could.
and the first time, oh yeah, I got that. Is me. It's me. My fault. Yeah, that's me. So the first time I had Train on my show, I had a whole different premise, and we got to get to know him better. So for those of y'all who don't know, Train is raised by his grandparents. So that makes these items even more, sentimental. His grandpops was like a father to him, and you know what I mean. So for those of you who don't know that, like it'll hit a little different even.
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. Yeah, sorry about that, Cole. But the last thing I got, which I managed to keep, was my grandmother's great-grandmother's china cabinet. And a lot of y'all see this in my stream a lot. This is a 200-year-old Scully solid oak, single-piece carved china cabinet. And for those of y'all know about any of them, it's old as hell, but it means the most to me because, when I was a kid and I go in the kitchen, I remember my grandma would say, stay the fuck away from my china cabinet. You don't belong in the kitchen. Unless you eat and get the fuck out of my kitchen. What the fuck you doing up in my kitchen? And so that was the thing that I'd always wanted from her, and I finally got it. And those are my three essentials, bro. I gotta have that, because when you think about anything in this life, the things that you collect and the things that come and go, they're really not things at that point. When you think about tattoos, when you think about anything in this life, it's really just like a bookmark to remind you of a time in your life. And the reason those things are my essential things is because they take me to the most beautiful places in my life. When I think about those things, they remind me of times you could smell the air, you could be back in that moment for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that has anything like that, they know whenever, I appreciate it. They know that whenever, they look at those things or they hold them things or they just keep them near, that it takes them back to a special place. And so when I think of essential items, I think of bookmarks in life. I think of bookmarks in life to take you back to good places, and just like you, bro, you're a bookmark in life. Look, you hustling on here. You're doing good. I'm proud of you. At one point, you was a young buck coming up, and I always thought you were funny as hell, and I still think to this day you deserve everything you got coming. I know I was a stepping stone, and I hope I hope someone even bigger than you and me steps up and gives you a better opportunity. I wish the best for everybody,
Man, that means the world to me coming from you, for real. I need everyone in the chat. If you're brand new, if you're a friend of mine and you don't already know Trainwreck, like I said at the beginning, first dude who really had a platform on here that went out of his way to share with me, believe in me, build me up, and give me confidence. It's easy, to believe in other people, but it's hard to believe in yourself. But when there's someone you really look up to who believes in you, that hits different, yo. So make sure y'all favorite him. And real quick, Train, I know you shared your items already, but if you're down to do it, like, I don't know, a voice or two. This man's humor transcends any kind of like voices or anything. Like he's multifaceted humor. Like he'll make you literally slap your knees. You'll pee yourself. I'm not supposed to say it, but I'm telling y'all, I know a lot of comedians, stand-up comedians. I grew up in California. You know what I mean? This is one of the funniest humans you ever met. So man, you have the stage for a second. If you want to show a couple voices or just mess around, do your thing.
Yeah. So the first one I could share, this one happened by accident. So me and my brother, I got to tell you the quick story with it. Me and my brother was at, how at Walmart, like you could walk in the store and they got that little deli there where you could get the hot plates, like the little $4 hot plates. And my brother was trying to test out the chicken, and like he looked at me and he started laughing because we was always fucking with people, you know. And he was like, he kind of winked at me to fuck with her, and we was tasting the hot braised chicken or whatever. And I was like, you know, back in Siberian province of Russia, my mother, if you feed her this chicken, she will cut your ankles off. Yes, she don't like. We don't like dry fucking chicken. This is ridiculous. You know, like we didn't do shit like that. You know, just fucking with each other. You know, and you know, so I used to love doing voices like cartoons and shit. You know, and you know the Tyrone voice and all the Orange Prank voices like, hey dog, listen, hey, you let me borrow that 40, cuz roll up that blunt. Yeah, let's get that. You know, do stuff like that, or even cartoons like, God damn it, Bobby, that goddamn boy ain't right. Why don't you come down here to Arlen? Or we sell propane and propane accessories. You know, just shit like that. Like, you're just having fun with it. You know, we used to love doing the impressions. You know, and your favorite, I'll do that one real quick. But you can suck my boo sack noodle, man. Don't need a gay boy. I love you, you know. We could be the best friend. You know, like that shit, you know. But yo, I appreciate your time. I know this echo is rough. I appreciate you for having me on here. It means a lot that it's like a little kickback or whatever, and I hope you have a good show.
Hey, I appreciate you and love you, big bro. One more time, everyone click on his name, hit the favorite, go to his stream. When I talk about gifting organically and people that you really love and make you laugh and make you feel some type of way, this is somebody that I show love to and always will. And I hope y'all go visit him and you'll see why, period.
You be easy, bro. You take care of yourself. You have a good show. God bless you and your people.
All right. So with that, I'm not sure. I've not seen yet if we have our third guest in the building yet of the evening. If you are here, feel free to request the box, but I did tell him a slightly later time, which means we have time for people to cam up from the audience right now and keep the show on the move. Everybody just joining us. This is I Need That. My name is Brody. We're going over essential items, that people need in their life. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we're going to say what I just said for the last portion. And I see a lot of guest box requests, so I will have y'all know that in about 45 minutes, I will start open mic. And open mic is for the general public. Anyone can come display their talent, whether you're a musician, singer, rapper, comedian, anything. The stage is open for everyone. And, we'll see, I may have another comedian as my show host this evening. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce our third guest of the evening. This is not open mic yet. This is I Need That, a featured show where it's basically an adult style show and tell. People's essential items, things they wouldn't want to live without. All right. So that was Trainwreck we just saw. Earlier we had Phoenix, two amazing streamers. Hope y'all favorite them both. And our final guest of the evening. This guest is from San Diego, California, and he's been playing the piano since he was 14 years old. Some of his biggest influences music-wise are R&B, jazz, and gospel. He's been working as a musician since he was 14, like I said, but he recently started segueing into entrepreneurship, starting a soul food business in 2020. And for those of y'all know, there's a lot of gentrification going on, a lot of chains. So it's really important to support these family-run businesses, independent business owners. I know that's where I go eat when I'm hungry. I go out of my way to do that. I could get McDonald's. I'm going to support the family run or the independent. Y'all, everyone give it up for Bearded Pianist, man. Got a birthday coming up. Same birthday as my father and my best friend. Let me shout that out too.
What up?
What's up, Bearded? How you doing tonight?
Man, I'm doing amazing. Hope everybody's doing well.
Yo, I love that background, bro. That brick wall, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I know you're on the West Coast, but I get like New York vibes with that.
Yeah. I'm in Cali, y'all. I'm appreciative to be here. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for coming on, bro. I'm excited to get into this and to, maybe we'll get to hear you play it then. We'll see what's good.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, y'all. I just want to go ahead and say I don't really have too many sentimental things. When I started out in my adulthood, it was a little different for me because, like I said, I have been playing since 14 years old. With that being said, when you start making money as a freshman in high school, you do come in bumps, with your family and stuff like that. So when I was 18, they were pretty much like, whew, he's out of high school, he's ready, let's get him out of here.
Yep.
But as much as I've been, making money for those 4 years, in high school, I did not prepare myself. I was making adult money. It was really nice, but I didn't prepare myself. So when I did leave, I left the nest with my keyboard and $300 to my name. Bad situation happened. Everything that I grew up in that same house, I didn't get to take. So a lot of things of from born to 18, I do not have to this day. But I can think about some things that in my life that I wish I can hold on to. One of the things I remember I made in kindergarten, it was like this sand thing. They took sand and we put dye in it, and we put it in like this Gerber baby jar. And we were able to layer the sand, and we did some type of experiment with it or something like that. But I remember having that, and I wish I could hold on to it. Something that I do remember from being in kindergarten. The next thing is something that I remember this blanket my grandma, she knitted. It was crocheted, and it was yellow and white. And I remember to this day, I remember I would still keep it in my room, in my bed. And even though I was like still well in middle school, high school, it was just something that I kept in the drawer or like on my, like as a throwback blanket, like I've always kept it, or if it went in the closet in the hallway, like I still always knew where it was. And I'm grateful to God that my grandmothers are still with me. It's not that I can't see them, but it is something that's very sentimental to me that I remember. When you asked me about some sentimental things, I went straight clown, and I was like, hell, I'll grab my air fryer. That's one of I'll show my air fryer,
Facts.
hey, air fryer, you can't go wrong with that. But I was just being funny. But there's
Well, I
something.
told you, bro. The sour cream and onion Pringles were a fan favorite. So really, it's just what's essential to you. And to be honest, like I love getting to know more about streamers. But the main reason I was really excited to get you on here to share your music with everyone. You know what I mean? Like I've only heard you a couple times, but I've heard heard about you. People speak about you in high regards, and you deserve it from what I've seen. So man, if you have anything you want to show, feel free. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be sentimental. It could just be something that you use often. You know what I mean? Something that it doesn't even have to be unique to you,
I did grab something. It isn't this particular watch, but me and my dad have a few watches that we like, and one of the brands is a Victor, and I wear them often. I used to have an Apple Watch, but I like my Victors more. I have this one on right now, but this is one of the ones that my father got me, and this I got a couple other ones, but I love when you get a yellow box. It's it's just a good feeling. I give my dad about a watch every year, like either for Father's Day or Christmas. That's just what we do. We're just gonna give each other watches.
That's real talk right there, man.
Something like that. Them yellow boxes, yeah, it's beautiful. It's a good feeling.
That they like when you're growing up, you hear about giving is receiving. And a lot of people aren't, lucky. I feel fortunate to have both of my parents. Not everyone's raised with parents or, still has them to this point. So as you see time goes on and you lose loved ones that are your own age, younger than you, it feels even better to give back to the ones who did so much for us growing up to pay it forward, so I could definitely, that resonates with me heavy.
Yeah. I believe that as well. You always got to give back, because it was a lot of times in my life that I was down and people did, extend their love, whether it was, allow me to crash on their floor or, let me borrow $30 for gas, So,
Same friends that I let crash on my couch, I had to borrow money from at the beginning of the pandemic. You know what I mean? So it's all full circle.
Oh yeah. Of course. Yeah. And when I got, because I went through a lot, man. I would say from 18 to 23, and I'll be 29 this coming Sunday, but it was a large, chunk of my adulthood I did not succeed. This musicianship, everything.
Still so young.
I am, bro, but at the same time, those were so much learning years, because everything that I've been doing from 14 to 18, I accomplished under my family's roof. But then when I became 18 to 23, that was all of the struggles of, thank you, I appreciate it. That was the struggles of my own. So, I had nobody else to rely on, nobody else to blame. All of that became, all understanding. And yes, it was the worst years of my life, but at the same time, it was the best years of my life. I wouldn't know who I would be without it. But
That resonates with me too, because a lot of people ask if you could take back mistakes, what would you take back? And the answer I like is none of it, because you make mistakes so you can learn and grow from them. Because if life keeps asking you the same questions, you're not learning the lessons. But those lessons made you the man you are today, and me, myself as well. So that's real talk. Yo, everyone just joining us. This is I Need That. This is the Bearded Pianist. Get ready, because he's about to do a performance. Make sure you guys click on his name, hit him with the favorite. If you don't now, promise y'all will by the end of his performance. And make sure y'all favorite everyone showing love this stream. Click on the gifter list, show all the top gifters of the stream love. Appreciate it, man. Bearded, what's going on, man? If you have anything else, feel free to share it. Otherwise, man, I'm down to get on the keys.
Essential things, if my house was burning down today, I will grab my keys. Of course, I gotta drive. I will grab my phone, because I gotta call somebody. I'll grab my birth certificate and my wallet. It was lastly, I'm gonna grab my piano. I gotta get my piano. I'm gonna get a pair of drawers because my mama told me to leave the house. Got a pair of drawers. So
Yo, I brought that up, man. When I brought this up, like, so you're the first person I've said that to when I was like, because I was thinking, but at the same time, that says a lot about who you are, bro, because it tells myself and everyone else, you're not really a man that's about material possessions. You're more about, you know what I mean, what's in here. If that's, like, there's only so many material things you could care about. So that's awesome, man. So let's get to it, bro. I feel like the piano is right in front of you. Am I wrong?
No, it's right in front of me.
So can we get like an angle? Because I tell this to my boy Vaughn too. He plays the piano. We can see him, but it's so dope if we can get like a downward angle where we can see the piano or any. I don't want to make you, you know what I mean? I don't want to mess up the feng shui, but.
So I try to do something like, I don't know, maybe you can help me out. So in my own stream, I want to have it so where I'm mainstreaming right here, but I'm in the guest box as well with my other phone and device, but somehow there's like an echo. So, maybe one of us has to be muted, but yeah, I can
echo. Are you hearing the echo?
No, not right now. I'm saying like, I'm trying to do it to where in my own stream to where I can have my keys showing, like I'm right here, keys over here.
So this is what I want you to do. While you play, turn your volume all the way down on this device that you're in with me.
Okay.
Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna mute. No, you don't even need to do that. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna mute my mic. So when you play, I'm gonna be muted, and it's just gonna come
through right now. I was saying like for experiment purposes, like I was trying to do it in my own stream, but I'll show you guys. I'm on my piano. I am on the piano.
Can you conjure up an angle where we can see both you and the keys? Like maybe tilt the camera down a little bit to where we can see.
That's why I wear my glasses because.
Oh yeah, I noticed that at that moment. Look at that.
Yeah. So when I play,
that works.
You can see the reflection.
I've seen in your videos on Instagram. I've watched you play, and like it's just cool to see. To me, piano is like it's the smoothest instrument. When you see someone just, you know what I mean, like playing it right. So it's cool to watch.
Yeah. What do you play? You play guitar?
I play guitar. I got a keyboard right here, but I just make beats. I'm not like, I want to learn more. I have a really good ear for music. That was my gift. I can hear and I can like play what I hear. I want to study notes and like learn how to read music.
Thank you,
I really just jumped back into it during the pandemic, bro. I was in bands and like rap groups growing up when I was like, before I was 18. But you know, I mean, the pandemic and streaming kind of brought me back into that world. But man, yeah, open mic starting in about 35 minutes. Anyone just joining us? We got Bearded Pianist. Hit him with the favorite. He's about to play some smooth tunes for us. Let's get after it, bro.
Oh shit! I'm trying to feel the vibe. I do a lot of R&B, so I'm trying to feel the vibe.
All right, so you're gonna do R&B, some jazz, and some gospel. I hope at least some of all three. So
I just wanna cater to whoever what the vibe is in here.
So let's do this. If y'all want to hear R&B, put a 1. Wait, don't do it yet. Put a 1 if you want to hear R&B. Put a 2 if you want to hear jazz. Put a 3 if you want to hear gospel. Go. I'm already seeing 1s, a couple 2s, a 3. Oh, it looks like the ones are running house. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to hear all of them. But we're gonna start with R&B. It looks like.
Let's do this.
Come on.
I like to do mashups and melodies. So as you guys hear the songs, you guys just probably call it out as I go. This is one of my mashups I like to do.
All right, get active in the chat. Come on.
Shit, here we go. Next song.
wait, real quick, bro. Real quick, wait. Real quick, bro. You got the stage. The stage isn't going anywhere. Real quick, bro. We gotta just stop you right there for the people coming in. Wow, bro. And those runs in between. Yo, how many songs did y'all recognize? I want to see everyone in the chat who got to, because I saw a lot of people coming in the middle. How many songs did you recognize? Because so much hip hop comes from these classic samples. I heard at least a couple hip hop songs in the mix, and y'all are seeing the roots right there. Like literally every hip hop sample you can think of, 90% of them comes from some older track. 3, 4, I'm seeing all kinds of numbers. Yo, my man Bearded Pianist deserves all the love. That's real, authentic talent, one of a kind, one of the lost arts, man. Piano, man, how many people really play it? You know what I mean? A lot of stuff is recycled, this and that. You put your own touch on that, bro. Honestly, there's not many things I'd rather hear. I'm not going to be long-winded with this because I want you to keep that. Yo, that was one of the craziest mashups I've ever heard, and you were about to keep going. But I just had to throw that in for anyone just joining us. This is I Need That. Y'all need a favorite Bearded Pianist. Visit his stream. My man starting a soul food restaurant. You know what I mean? He's an entrepreneur, musician, and just a good human overall. Man, tap in with him. Follow his journey. Is your Instagram linked in your bio, bro?
It is. It is.
Tap in with him on Instagram. Ask him about music, all that stuff, man. All right, let's keep the show on the road. Let's get it.
So I hit the Pull up, bro. That's all I got. Unless you want to hear some.
Hey! Super Bowl vibes. Dr. Dre, let's get it.
Switch up.
Yo, E Keys and Hawkeye came up with us.
Yeah, I haven't even did the jazzy stuff yet.
You got women in the chat asking for the ring size and whatnot. Yo, I need y'all. If nothing else happens on this entire show, it doesn't matter to me. But I need Beardus and Ezzy to favorite y'all each other. Yo, this is my boy. He goes by E Keys, Guns of Glory. He's got a few aliases.
What's good?
Y'all are both
What's up,
phenomenally
man? Hey, I
talented.
favored you from the last time. I was already on it.
I love y'all both, man. And man, this is what it's all about. I do my open mic later because I love music. The community that I'm trying to build here is all about people who love music. And man, the comments have been going crazy and y'all deserve it. I need everyone in the chat, whether you're new or old, click on both these gentlemen, hit them with the favorite. Hawkeye. I called you to Kim up too, bro. Hawkeye, you know, he fits right into the kind of music you guys are doing. I love that old style music. Do y'all ever feel like you're somebody reincarnated into your soul? Like you hear a song and it's like familiar in a way. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like there's an old soul like living within me, and it's just a part of who I am. And both of your guys' music brings that out of me. And I can for sure say the same thing about Hawkeye, man. So Hawkeye, if you're in here, man, don't be shy. Cam up with the three of us, because you're definitely part of this equation right here. And man, let's just keep this music going, man. Everyone in the chat favorite these dudes right here. Lolita's trying to tell you her ring size is 7, Bearded. You might want to tap into her, you know what I mean? But for real,
I haven't seen no comments, so I was.
The comments been going crazy for you, bro, and you deserve it all. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I got an open mic that starts in 15 minutes after my show every Thursday. It starts at the same time, 9:15 Pacific, 12:15 Eastern. Y'all will always be royalty there. Really, just two of my favorite people I've met. And Bearded, you're really just coming into the mix. I've known Keys for a minute, aka Ezzy. Ezzy, man, let's show us what you can do one time. And Bearded, bro, I want you to stay in this box as long as you can, man. Like, if you got to go, I understand. I know you've been here for a minute, but I want y'all to bounce off each other, and let's keep it going. Smash those favorites, y'all.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You got your headphones in, bro?
Yeah.
Take them out because we can't hear it. You can't hear it well with your headphones.
All right,
I can hear you, but not the piano.
I'm going to have to put my phone down.
Yeah, it's a little muffled. Good call.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute us, Bearded. When I mute myself, it's like this. Look. I got a little interface right here, so I just.
How's this?
Wait, we can't see you. We can't see you, Keys.
Oh,
There you go, player. All right, come on.
can you hear me?
Hawkeye came up.
Baby, let's cruise away from here. Don't be confused, the wait is clear. And if you want it, you got it forever. This is not a one-night stand. Let the music take your mind. Just release and you will find you're gonna fly away. Clouds will come my way. I love it when we're cruising together. Music is made for love. Cruising is made for love. I love it when I love it forever.
Yo, if y'all didn't know, that's one of my favorite songs of all time. This is why I love E Keys, bro. He knew the song, but he didn't know how to play it. He learned that from me. You know what I'm saying? I told him, I want you to learn that. I listen to that song every day. It reminds me of one of my bros that passed away. Him and his girl sang it at a karaoke we were at together. So every time I hear that song, yo, it puts tears in my eyes. Hey, so much love, bro. Hey, let's bounce back and forth. Let's just, and Hawkeye, if you didn't see me, I want you as a part of this mix, Hawkeye. You belong with the three of us right here. You fit right in, man. And I know you prepared something. If I'm not mistaken, this will be Hawkeye's 79th and 80th song that he's played at my open mic. Let's welcome the guest of honor, man, 91 years old, going on 50. Hawkeye, man, the jazz legend. He's performed with some GOATs. Hawkeye, I want you to do a song real quick, bro. But before you do, can you just name drop a few of the names that you and your family have performed with throughout the years? Because I know the bearded pianist is immensely educated in music from what I've heard of him play such a vast array of things. And same with E Keys, aka Ezzy. They both, I mean, you already know Hawkeye, but just real quick, Hawkeye, you're a little frozen, but just drop a couple of names real quick, because I know they'll be astounded, and they both know songs by a lot of the guys that you and your brother have collaborated with. Yeah, you're
able
perfect.
to hear me? Yeah. So, what was that question again?
So if you didn't know, Hawkeye, like I said, he's performing his 79th and 80th song on our show tonight. An amazing horn player and singer, and his brother is the best trombone player of all time, in my opinion. And if you look him up on Google, they'll agree with you. So just know this. I want you to just name drop a few names just real quick, because to me, these guys are legends around us. Bearded pianist, Ezzy. I need you guys to favorite all three of these people around me, these gentlemen. But I just want you to drop some names just for them that Frank got to collaborate with.
Oh yeah, Frank Rosslin, of course, my brother, jazz trombonist. He's played with guys like Oscar Peterson, Chet Baker, Jerry Mulligan, Quincy Jones, and that's just a few. Dizzy Gillespie, and Hank Jones, and even George Shearing, who's a fine pianist player. And I'm sure Bearded has heard of George Shearing and Oscar Peterson, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, great pianist player, Oscar Peterson. He has two right hands. He can play left hand and right hand at the same time. I mean, simultaneously. One of the best jazz pianists around, Oscar Peterson was. So and
man, so real quick about Hawkeye. Hawkeye's been performing all around, man, and until the pandemic. And he's had a couple people from his group pass away, and the pandemic came and kind of interfered with that. So he's been performing on here, not only in my stream, but he has his own open mic that he hosts on Wednesday. I guarantee you both, if you guys pull up to his open mic, not only will you make a bunch of new friends and supporters, but it'll make Hawkeye's day because he loves the kind of music that you guys play specifically. You guys are all meant to be together. This is all meant to happen right here. The universe brought us together. Hawkeye, real quick before I become any more long-winded, let's play something real quick. Am I wrong, or is this 79 and 80 for the songs you played in the stream?
Right. It'll be 80 and 81 or 82 or 85, whatever.
Yo, relax. I know you got the count. All right, come on, and let's keep this rotation going. So we're going Ezzy, Hawkeye, Bearded.
This will be the 80th one, and it's the name of the song is "I Don't Stand a Ghost of a Chance with You." It's a song like a lot of musicians have done, and on this track, I'm going to counteract with the saxophone player. On it, I'm going to sing and counteract with the saxophone player, and then I'm going to play a solo of my own. So it's called "I Don't Stand a Ghost of a Chance with You."
All right, let's get after it. Come on. Yo, everyone in the chat, if you're just joining us, I've seen at least 30 new viewers since I introduced Hawkeye. I need everyone to favorite these three gentlemen around me. Let's get after it.
Disney Plus.
Don't mind the ad. Don't worry about it. Yo, if you guys are returning artists and you love Hawkeye's music, put a 1 in the chat right now. Returning.
Okay, are we ready?
Friends.
All right,
Yeah,
here we
on.
go. I love you oh so madly. I need your love so badly. But I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. I thought at last I had found you, but other arms all surround you. But I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. If you would surrender just for a tender kiss or two, you might discover that I'm the lover that was always meant for you. You know I'm gonna be true. So what's the good of my scheming? I know I must be dreaming, baby. For I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. Here we go, the sax player.
So what's the good of my keeping? You know I must be dreaming, baby. Oh, 'cause I know I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you.
There you go.
Let's go, man. Hey, 3 of the most talented people you guys will find on this app. Just good souls too. I consider myself, you know what I mean, my intuition, it feels pretty good. I don't know. Yo, shout out to the Top Badge, Cat Boom in the building. Appreciate you. I need y'all to favorite all the gifters, everyone showing love, everybody favorite them, and absolutely favorite these 3 gentlemen around me. Bearded Pianist, it's on you, brother. So if you guys are just joining us, this is I Need That. We're just winding down into the open mic hours. We segued a little early tonight, but it's been an amazing show. Every week we go over essential items that, you know, are important to people. And Bearded Pianist was our 3rd guest this evening. And man, he got the tone set with some amazing music. He's making women fall